Hi, I'm Laura Ray, and welcome to my channel. I just have to say, when I was younger, I never felt attractive at all. When I was in my teens, I had acne. I was using so much makeup to just cover that up. In my 30s, I was just a workhorse, just tending to my kids, my husband, my career. It's really always been about other people. And when I turned 40, I remember my mother saying to me, "When are you going to start taking care of yourself?" And that was sort of a turning point for me. So today I wanted to do a video about being attractive, and I still will never feel like some supermodel, I guess, feels, but I use things that do make me feel more confident and make me feel like I'm putting my best self forward and also feeling put together. I think feeling put together is part of feeling attractive. So many days I've gone into school and some of the younger teachers have said to me, "Wow, you're always so put together. I want to be like that." And to me, that's a real compliment. So I'm going to share with you the products that I love, that I turn to, that definitely make me feel more confident. I got a question the other day from one of my subscribers about flaky skin on her face and what she could do about that. We all get flaky skin. I've used so many different skincare that causes my skin to flake. Well, once or twice a week, I use this. It's an exfoliating Aqua peel. It's a gommage. Now, the stuff coming off your face is not your skin, but in it, the more that you see more pigment to it, because this comes out white, you know that's pulling off the top layer of your skin. I just think this makes my skin not have any dry patches on it that are hanging skin, which I get sometimes from skincare, and just makes my skin look very smooth. Now, another little trick of mine that's so easy and so inexpensive is I use this little lip scrubber. I go over my lips. It's so gentle. It's made of silicone. I cannot use the granules and some of the other things I used to use because my skin is thinner and it will tear. So I just take this. I especially go above the lip where my lip lines are and underneath. I also like this for getting in the corners of my nose. The way my nose is shaped, it's very hard for me to get in the creases. Even when I put on foundation, I have to sort of pull my nose over and dab it in. So this cleans that up really nice. And then around the eyes. This is so soft and gentle, you can really exfoliate in the corners of the eyes where it's very difficult to get. These are my all-time favorite face tools. I give myself a facial at home with these. They're gua sha tools. Amazing. They lift the skin. They help the skincare to penetrate better. When I use these, my fine lines look plumped up. Now, over time, if you do this all the time, I think you'll see a real improvement in your skin, but it does give instant results that I feel last for several hours. I just use inexpensive jojoba oil. I put it on my face. It gives enough slippage. That's what you're looking for, and penetrates into the skin beautifully. My fine lines look plumper. My skin looks lifted. I just love the overall look. It gives me a lot of confidence when my skin is looking good. Now, you wouldn't want to do one of these before you go out because my skin's always very red when I'm done, especially if you have sensitive skin like mine. But this is one of my secrets for feeling better and more confident about my skin. A couple of years ago, I was using Buckthorn Seed Oil and getting great results, and I don't know why I ever stopped using it. So I am back to that. This is amazing. It has really helped with the redness. Now, when you put it on, this one that I bought needs to be mixed with a carrier oil. So I use the jojoba oil. I put 1 drop of this. That's it. Mix it up, put it all over my skin, and go to sleep. And I just love that it has helped my skin to calm down. It actually will help with the redness over time, as well as helping to build collagen. So this is an oil I will definitely keep in my routine. My skin looks smooth and not discolored. I know that I look better and I feel so much more confident. I have gone back to using primers. I love this one, the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting, as well as, let's see what I have in my makeup case, my other favorite, the Catrice, the 1 Minute Face Perfector. Both of these even out the skin tone. And that's what I love because I do have discoloration. I've got some redness. I've got a little bit of the melasma. So there's just a lot of things going on in my skin. And when I put the primer on, it just preps my skin well for foundation. I think part of the reason my confidence was so low as a teenager was my skin was so bad. I really struggled with acne. It was a constant battle. And now that I'm older, that's one thing I can celebrate and enjoy is I don't have acne. Now, I had quite a battle with rosacea last year, and that has really improved. And as that's cleared up, my confidence has also improved. And I've tried so many foundations to try to get rid of the redness, make my skin look smoother. Well, when this came out, It Cosmetics, their new foundation, Your Skin But Better. So many of you asked me about it, if I thought it was good or not. And at first when I used it, I really did not like it. But what I found was it was human error on my part because I was putting it on with a brush or a sponge. I really didn't like the look. It was almost too sheer for me and it didn't cover up enough of my redness. Well, what I realized is applying it with my fingers is the best way. I apply it like I'm applying a moisturizer because this does have skincare in it. It's a very thin formula. The nice thing about this too is it's buildable. You could put some on, go do something else, work on your brows or something, and then go back and build another layer. And it will give you that extra coverage if you're trying to cover up any dark spots. Like I have a few of those and I've got broken capillaries. I've got all these things that women my age struggle with. And so in the end, I really ended up loving this foundation and think it is great for my mature skin and helps me to feel confident. Sometimes I don't look as awake as I feel. I might not look as energetic, but I feel so good on the inside and I want that to come out on the outside. So when I'm shaping my eyes and doing my eye makeup, I like to go for a softer look with the shadow and focus more on the shape of the eye. So I am in love with these Can Make shadows. They apply perfectly on a mature eye. They're so thin. They're not thick like some other formulas. This is a Japanese company that makes these, and I find that all of their products I've tried are very thin and have such a soft, beautiful pigment that works for my aging skin. Now, I love to use these different tan shades and brown shades in the crease just to sort of define the area. And then I go in with like a gel liner, like this Maybelline Lasting Drama, and I use a brown just to sort of shape the eye, and then I give a little flick on the corner to give a lifted look, and I think that makes me look a little more awake. I like to go under the lash line with a very soft shade of brown just to, again, define the eye more. And I think this makes me feel so much more confident. I was doing some research on what makes people look attractive, and one of the things that kept coming up over and over is pink blush. I think cream blush and liquid blush is perfect for mature skin. I fell in love this year with the Daniel Sandler blushes. This one, the shade is Cherub, and it gives you that look like you've just been playing outside. I love it because it's just undetectable on the skin. It really does look like you've been running around and just have a little color in your face. Now, I like to take my Stands Out sponge. I apply the blush on and then just softly blend it out, and it gives such a natural look. Now, this lasts all day. That's another thing that makes me feel more confident when my makeup consistently looks the same all day and doesn't wear off during the day. And that's challenging where I live in Florida because it's so humid. So keeping my makeup looking the same is often very difficult. But this blush lasts all day and I think looks very natural. I've had times when I've been so busy or done housework that my nails are chipping, breaking, they just don't look very good. And I always feel terrible when my nails are like that. I like my nails to look manicured, clean, and just look like I care about my hands. So that's one thing I really try to keep up with when it comes to self-care is my hands. So when I wash dishes, I wear gloves. I also keep moisturizer on my hands, especially with all the hand washing we're doing these days. But I do keep up with my nails. I at least keep a clear coat on my nails. I love the Nail Aid Keratin 3-Day that I've talked about so many times. It's under $4. Now, right now with the holidays being here, I am wearing red and I love it. It is more maintenance, but the ILNP polish I think holds up about the best that I've ever used. It stays on my nails for at least 5 to 7 days, especially if I have a top coat or reapply a top coat during the week. They can last longer, but I think it always makes me feel much more put together when my nails look manicured and look nice. I would say, besides my skin being the thing that gave me the least confidence when I was growing up, it was also my hair. I did some terrible things to my hair. I wanted my hair to to look curly at one point, and it just looked like a ball of frizz. I had the worst perm. I've had so many hair nightmare stories. We could go on forever. So I've had to really do a lot of research and a lot of trial and error to work on my hair. And some of the things I feel really have helped me, especially in the last couple of years. One of them is Olaplex #3. I can thank my stylist for that because she's the one that talked to me about this. I was doing the #1 and 2 in the salon, but that's about $40 when you have that done. This is $28, but I get so many treatments out of this, and I can do it at home, which I love. I just leave it on for about 10 or 15 minutes and then wash my hair, and it helps repair the bond of my hair, makes my hair look a lot smoother and a lot less wiry. I have the most difficult time with wiry gray hair. It has a mind of its own. In the back of my hair, that's where it mostly is. So when my stylist recommended this Color Wow and showed me what it could do for my hair, I was sold. And that's what I have in my hair right now, especially when I wear it straight. I went without it for quite a while when it was curly, but I'm going to continue to use it because going back to it, I realized what a difference it makes with the frizz. It blocks humidity from your hair, and of course, living in Florida, it's hard to have great hair here with this humidity. So I use it every third wash, and it just really helps with frizz. I'm so thankful for Pantene for coming up with these rescue shots. I have seen such a difference in my hair, and this is something you can do right in the shower in about a minute's time. So you use this in place of conditioner. I put this on and my hair is just like silk when I come out of the shower and super shiny. Now the other thing is they're glossing rescue shots. These blow my mind because I used to have glossing done at the salon. Well, these give me the same results. I can do it at home in about a minute and end with shiny hair. 2 Revlon lipsticks from the drugstore that make me feel confident and I just think make me feel more energetic when I see myself with these on are Revlon Pink in the Afternoon and Cherries in the Snow. I have not used Cherries in the Snow until recently. I am falling in love with red. Again, I think the reason I didn't like red on myself, I thought it looked horrible, was my application. I was putting it on too heavy. I find that if I just dab my finger into it or take a brush and spread it out very thinly with a brush, that I really actually think red brightens me up and I feel more energetic when I see myself with it on. Now, Audrey Hepburn is one of my sort of, I would say, role models. I love her style. I love just her whole message, what she was as a person. Well, Pink in the Afternoon has become my absolute favorite. It's sort of a combination of pink and nude together. It looks beautiful. I think it looks amazing on every skin tone, and it's just become a real favorite of mine. The winner of last week's giveaway is in the first pinned comment. This week I'll be giving away the Milani Bold Obsessions palette, one of my all-time favorites, and this Flower Beauty lipstick in a beautiful shade of pink. If you're interested, just leave me a comment below, and I would love to hear in the comments what you think is attractive. Attractive means so many different things to different people, and I want to hear from you. I hope you have a beautiful week.